Hey there, this is Oneironaut again with another short instructional video, this time for one of our new Mac Forum posters, R. Bosley, who's having a little trouble understanding the way files are organized and structured in the Finder in Mac OS X. It's actually not too different from the way files are organized in Windows Explorer. You can start at the most basic level, My Computer, and start navigating from there to your C drive, Documents and Settings, your folder, your documents, your pictures. Finally, there's the picture I'm looking for. That's a lot of levels to navigate through just to get to this location, especially if you go to this location a lot. So they give you a shortcut under the Start menu, My Pictures. It's the same folder. It's not a new folder. It's not a separate folder. It's not a duplicate folder. Even though it's listed separately for My Computer, you can just jump to it from here. That's what's going on there, and it's the same thing that happens in the Finder window on a Mac. You can open the Finder by clicking on the icon in the dock, or by making the Finder the active application, choosing File, New Finder Window. And next to that you see the shortcut key, Command N. So here's our Finder window, and it looks a little different from the way Windows Explorer looks, but it actually functions in a really similar way. The most broad level is here, which is your computer's name, which is like My Computer in Windows. From here, you can choose the Macintosh HD, which is like the C drive, and if you notice, the Macintosh HD is also listed here. It's not a separate drive, it's the exact same one as this, it's just a way of skipping to it, skipping a level to go right to the hard drive itself. From there you can go to the HD, to Users, your home folder, which is your name, your Documents folder, and finally to the specific folder and document that you want. Now, you'll notice that this Documents folder is also listed here. It's the exact same folder. It's not a separate Documents folder. It's not a different one. Just like in Windows, it's just a shortcut to the same folder we were just at. You can also add a shortcut of your own in the toolbar. Let's say I want to be able to get to my Final Cut Pro Documents folder a lot more quickly. All I need to do is drag it up to the toolbar, wait until the plus sign shows up, let go, and there it is. Now no matter where I am in the Finder, I don't have to navigate. I can just click the shortcut and there I am, Final Cut Pro Documents. You also don't have to look at it in this column view. This is just my preference. You can choose any of these other views here, such as Icon View, to make it work more like Windows if you want. With Icon View, I just double click on the folders, do the exact same thing I just did, just with icons. Or I can choose List View, which uses disclosure triangles to do the exact same thing. Or Cover Flow, which gives you a little bit more detail as you flip through your documents. Again, I prefer the column view. That's just my preference, but if you're used to working with Windows, you might want to choose the icon view or the list view. Another thing you can do to make it work a little bit more like Windows is go to View and choose Show Path Bar. And that puts a path bar at the bottom of the Finder window here. So if I navigate to a specific document, down here it shows me the file path. Macintosh HD, Users, Home Folder, Documents, Banned Documents, and the document itself. So that's one way you can customize it to your liking. Another way is to right-click up here in the toolbar and choose Customize Toolbar. And now you can drag all these other kinds of buttons up here that you may use more than others, including a file path button, a burn button, and all of these other ones too. Now, for saving documents in the Finder, let's say I want to save this page. Good old Mac Forums. I go to Save page as, and it's not giving me very many options. It's not giving me a lot of choices of places to save this document. I get the desktop and then a few of the more common places to save things. So it doesn't look like I've got many options unless I click this blue button with the triangle on it, and I get a more complete view of the Finder. Now I can navigate exactly where I want to go. If I want to create a new folder, all I have to do is hit the New Folder button. We'll call this Web Pages. There it is. Now I can save my document inside of it. Now when I go back into the Finder, you'll see that Web Pages is here, which I just created, and the document I just saved. So that's a little bit how to navigate and use the Finder. You also had a question about mail. I'm not sure exactly what you were talking about, but you said something about double clicking and now you want to close the message without deleting it. I don't know if that's right, but if that's the case, all you got to do is not hit the delete button and close the window instead, and the message is still here highlighted. You don't have to double click on it to open it. The message is actually displayed down here in the lower part of the window, and you can move up and down to control how much of the message you see. Now these trashes over here, this is not the same trash as the trash down here in the dock. They're not related at all. So if you trash an email, if you hit the delete button, that email is going to go here in the trash, but it won't be over here. As you can see, my trash is empty. If you want to empty trash, you actually have to choose Erase Deleted Messages. Now those messages are deleted. They're going to sit there in these trashes until you actually right-click on them and choose Erase Deleted Messages. So this trash here in Mail has nothing to do with this trash here in your dock. It's a very different thing. So I don't know if that answers your questions or not, but good luck and let us know how you do.